I'm feeling this very strong energy that I'm supposed to give a message to someone or to a group of people right at this moment. So I have my Starseed Oracle deck that I'm gonna be using. Okay, I'm feeling this energy of something new intensely coming in. And the universe wants to give you advice on how to take it. So we got the card, loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. Okay, so in this reading, I'm going to interpret different messages. So one of the messages could be you are dealing with addiction at this moment. This could be any kind of addiction. This could be drug addiction, an alcohol addiction, maybe a phone addiction, a food addiction, whatever addiction possible. So if you have problems with this at the moment, this could be a message for you to form a new way of living, to let God in, to create a portal to let go of those addictions that you have and to awaken your inner self. It feels like you have two sides of yourself living within you. This could be like an interpretation of the devil and the angel, but peeking out. But I'm feeling like more two personalities. So one personality is dragging you down and the other personality wants to escape, wants to get out, wants to leave that falling body. I'm also getting a message that this could be a mental illness thing. And when saying this, I wanna tell you I'm not a psychiatrist, so don't take all of my advice seriously, but I'm more I'm trying to channel messages from the universe, so I'm not looking at this psychologically but more spiritually. So don't take these messages as psychology advice, because I'm not it. But take it as spiritual advice. I feel like mental illnesses are a way of coping. They're your coping mechanisms. It doesn't mean that they're not real, but it means that they're made up by you. So when dealing with a mental illness, you always have a way out. Well, again, I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know whether I can say those things, but I feel them strongly. Not all mental illnesses are the same and should be treated this way. But like, when you have a mental illness as a coping mechanism, so like, for example, you say something, or I don't know, you act a certain way. You act a certain way because you know that you have a mental illness. And you want that mental illness to stand out. You want people to know that you have that mental illness. That creates more intensity in that specter of life. It makes it more intense. It makes it more real. So when it comes to mental illnesses, how can you loosen it? How can you loosen your grip to that mental illness or that addiction? How can you take a step back from it? How can you think about, what if this is not a mental illness? What if this is a blockage that I have? Why do I have to name that mental illness a mental illness? Why can't I just unlock something in me that will take those blockages away? So I said at the beginning that I felt something new coming in. Maybe this new could be a form of thinking. Like maybe now for a long time you had a way of thinking, and maybe now a new way of thinking is coming in. So maybe your brighter personality is waking up or is taking control into its own hands. So let's look at the tarot cards for more advice. We got the Six of Wands in reverse. What else? What advice? Okay. Oh, I got many cards. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the Three of Wands in reverse, Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Cups upright. I feel like this one should go here because they're all in reverse. Okay. So I feel like it, yeah. So this is a time when you feel like you can't really help yourself. You feel like other people are the ones that will pull you out of this dark feeling within you. But a really important message is other people can't pull you out of this if you don't want to pull yourself out of this. You have to be the one to make that step, you know? No one else is going to make it for you. Other people can just be there to help you, but without you wanting to, for example, cancel that mental illness, it's not going to happen on its own. It's going to happen with your wish for that to cancel. With the Moon in reverse, I'm kind of getting this feeling that you might be having intense dreams at the moment. Intense dreams with a lot of meaning. So when you remember a dream that you had, Google it, Google its meanings, because I feel like this, the dreams might help you understand some messages, or you will get some messages from the dreams. Yeah, I think in your dreams a lot of anxiety could be coming to the surface, that you were putting down in yourself, and now in the dreams it's coming up, or a lot of trauma that you haven't been looking at is coming up in dreams. So maybe dream meanings could be useful for you. With the Three of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Cups in reverse, I feel like you are waiting for something to happen. But again, it won't happen without you guiding it to happen. Things won't just happen. You need to take action. And I feel like this is a really good time to start to take action towards new ways of thinking, because you need them. You don't want to be drowning in these dark feelings anymore, in this energy that really pulls you down. This side of the card, like it's pulling down, and this side of the card wants to go up. It wants to take control of this energy fall. Yeah, I feel like you have been waiting for a long time for something to happen, but you need to realize that it won't happen on your own. It won't come up as a miracle, especially when it comes to problems like addiction or a mental illness. Like, it won't happen as a miracle. You will need to put work in for things to happen, and you will need to put a lot of work in, but you need to start somewhere. I'm sorry to tell you this, but I feel like you need an inspirational speech. I don't feel like you need someone to tell you how poor you are, um or you don't need someone who will pity you. You need someone who will take you up. And I really feel like I should be an inspirational speaker in this theme. With the Eight of Cups, it won't be easy. This way that you will be entering now, it won't be easy. It will... yeah, you will need to put a lot of effort in, a lot of thinking. You will unravel a lot of unfelt feelings, or a lot of hidden feelings that you didn't want to touch before. Yeah, untouched feelings. A lot of things will be happening. You will feel a lot. You will think a lot. You will go through different processes in your body and mind. But you will be the leader of those feelings. You will be the one who will be solving them, the one who will be looking at them. You will get greater knowledge from this leadership, and the universe will help you with that. Maybe a lot of those thinking processes could happen during the night, or like in dreams, as I said. Maybe the night will be your part of the day when you will feel free to think. Okay, and what will happen after all of that? Let's see. Let's look at the last card. After all of this work, what can this group expect? Okay. We got the King of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So you can expect after all this healing, you could expect great purpose. Like you will build up a shield that won't be so fragile anymore. You will be stronger. You will take action for things in life. You will be open to new opportunities. You will kind of fall freely into life. You won't look so desperate for help. You will start to trust yourself, and the way that you will go with the flow. You know, you will close your eyes and you will trust whatever comes up. Whichever way the universe will lead you towards, you will trust it, and you will gain this greater spiritual power through time. Yeah, that's my message for you. I hope you got any good messages in this reading, and I wish you well. Bye.